Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siva Nuraisha and I'm from majoring English Literature. Number name 33220070. Okay, I want to presentation about test administration. Okay, the outline. Number 1 is definition of test administration, principle of test administration, good test administration, before the test, during the test, and the last after the test. Okay, definition test administration. Test administration in language assessment refers to the process of organizing, managing, and executing a language test in a standardized and structured manner to ensure consistency and fairness across all test takers. Next, principle of test administration. The principle of test administration in language assessment are crucial to ensure that the test is fair, valid, and reliable. Okay, next about good test administration. Good test administration in language assessment involves several key practices that ensure the fairness, validity, and reliability of the assessment. Okay, before the test administration in language assessment, several essential steps must be taken to ensure that the test is fair, effective, and aligned with its objectives. Next, about during the test administration. During the test administration in language assessment, effective management and monitoring are essential to ensure that the test is conducted smoothly, fairly, and according to established guidelines. Okay, the last one is about after the test administration. After the test administration in language assessment, several critical steps must be taken to ensure that the results are accurately evaluated, the integrity of the assessment process is maintained, and any feedback or insights are provided to the test takers. And this reference according to Brown, HD, and Abi Wikrama. Okay, I think it's enough for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
A few moments later.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss.
Okay, today we want to talk interview about music. And before we start, I want give your paper to your right in the paper about music, and then tell me about your right. I will give you 5 minutes to finish.
A few moments later.
Are you done, guys?
Yes, miss.
Okay. I will moving on to interview. The first one is, what's your name?
Rania.
The first one is Sonia. You?
Okay.
A few moments later.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Rania. It's good. It's good to have you here. Could you introduce yourself and tell me about your connection to music?
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm Rania, and music has been an essential part of my life since I was young. I grew up in a musical family. My mom is a singer, and my dad plays the drums. So it was natural for me to be drawn to music. I play the violin, and I also love producing electronic music in my free time.
That's awesome. It sounds like music runs in the family. How did you get started with the violin, and how did your interest in electronic music develop?
I started violin lessons when I was about 6 years old. My parents wanted me to have a solid foundation in classical music, and it was a great way to express myself. Over time, I found that I also love experimenting with digital audio workstations, which is how I got into electronic music. It started as a fun way to remix some of my favorite songs, but now it's become a creative outlet for me.
That's a fascinating combination. How do you think playing classical music influence your approach to producing electronic music?
Classical music has really helped me understand music theory and structure, which is essential when creating electronic tracks. The way classical composers build tension and resolve it has inspired me to bring more emotional depth into my electronic music. I like to blend orchestral elements with modern beats to create a unique sound.
Okay, good. Thank you for sharing your experience and took with me today. We're excited to see where your music takes you in the future.
Thanks for having me. I really enjoyed this conversation and appreciate the support.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Dita. Thank you for joining me today. Can you please introduce yourself and tell me about your relationship in music with music?
Hello, thanks for having me. My name is Pradipta, and I've been passionate about music for as long as I can remember. I grew up in a household where music was always playing, and I started playing guitar when I was about 10. Music has always been a huge part of my life, not just a hobby, but as a form of expression.
That's good to hear. You mentioned playing guitar. Are there any other instruments you play or any genre you're particularly drawn to?
Yes, of course, I also play a bit of piano. The guitar is my main instrument, As for genre, I always been drawn to rock and blues, but I also enjoy listening to a variety of genre like jazz, alternative, and even classical music. I think it's important to explore different styles as each one offers something unique.
It's always fascinating to see how different genres influence one another. How do you think music has shaped who you are today?
Music has been a huge influence on my personal growth. It's taught me discipline, passion, and how to express myself in ways to work sometimes can. When I'm playing or listening to music, I feel connected to something bigger than myself. It's almost like a form of therapy for me, especially during tough times.
It sounds like you have a lot of exciting plans ahead. Uh, Thank you again, Pradipta, for sharing your insights with me today. We wish you the best of luck in your music.
Thank you so much, Miss. It's always a pleasure to helping.
A few moments later.